If you're thinking of changing your hypnotherapy niche, please ask yourself these questions before you hit the restart button. Have you been posting consistently and regularly about your niche across various channels? If you haven't, how do you expect people to find you? Number two, have you been actively doing outreach, adding people to your friends list, connecting with people on LinkedIn and on all the other social platforms? Again, if you're not doing that, how do you get interested parties onto your timeline to see what you're talking about? The third point is, have you been consistently posting? Have you been doing it frequently? And have you been persistent? What I mean is, if you're just posting once a week, you've got no chance. We are in an oversaturated, very, very loud marketplace and a very, very loud world. So if you're not out there letting people know you exist and you're only posting once a week, it's not going to work. You've got to be posting daily, sometimes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day to get yourself seen, to get yourself noticed. The fourth point, which I've mentioned very, very briefly, is, did you choose an oversaturated market? Markets like anxiety, weight loss, what's another one? Stop smoking. Yeah, 3 niches which have an awful lot of activity from other therapists. It's going to be very difficult to stand out if you're in an oversaturated niche. And finally, the last point I want to make is, did you do the research in the first place? Or did someone say, hey, Paul, this would be a good niche, and you go, oh yeah, great, and off you went? Ask yourself those questions before deciding to change your niche. You could save yourself a lot of time and effort when you go into the next niche, because if you've answered no to a couple of those questions, maybe you need to reflect and take action before changing your niche. Because if you just change your niche willy-nilly, you're going to end up in the same boat. And every 2 or 3 months or every 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to get really frustrated, really dissatisfied, and either going to quit the industry, go back into a 9 to 5, or just be never, ever, ever, ever making any money and being successful in your industry. You need to do the research. You need to post consistently and frequently. You need to reach out to people, and you need to avoid oversaturated niches. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.